Hi there everyone, Michael Ajay here. I hope you're all doing well. I just wanted to discuss our strategy and how, this is the same strategy that I've used to purchase all the properties in my investment portfolio, and I've done this for many clients. So most Australians that end up investing in real estate end up purchasing one or two investment properties. They never get to 3, 4, 5 and so on. And the reason for that is they're buying the wrong type of investment to begin with. So here I'm going to outline our strategy and how to avoid being one of those Australians who ends up just buying one investment property or buying two and being stuck there. So in our strategy, one of the key ones is buying undervalue and ensuring. Look, everyone loves ensuring it's undervalued, but everyone loves to buy a bargain. Okay, it doesn't matter where you are, at the shops, online, buying a cheap car, whatever it may be, or everyone loves to buy an expensive car but cheaper, whatever it may be. You want to be purchasing undervalue. Purchasing something that already has inbuilt equity is the key to purchasing your next investment property. So very, very important. Buying existing, not new, I believe is very important. A lot of people are out there purchasing new properties, and a lot of these people purchasing new properties I rarely see them with portfolios of 5 or more. They usually get stuck on 1 or 2, and that's because they're not worth buying, in my opinion, in most cases. So let me give you an example. A $400,000 brand new property, let's say it's a house and land package, will have 20, 30 to 50K inbuilt commission for the project marketer or sales agent. There will also be a commission in there for the builder. So you're actually paying a premium buying new. So a $400,000 property may actually only be worth 320. That's an example. This is a rough example, but it's just to give you an idea. So you're buying something that's not really worth 400K. And you're essentially 80K down to begin with. Whereas if you buy a $400,000 property but pick it up, something that's already found its level in the market, so an existing property. If you purchase something like that and you pick it up for 50 grand less, or 40 grand less, or 30 grand less, or whatever it may be, you're already up, that 30 grand or 40 or whatever it may be, as opposed to being down 80 by buying new. So we tend to like existing properties for that reason. House and land. We love house and land because it's the land that appreciates whilst the buildings depreciate. That being said, some of my best investments have been townhouses that have yielded some of the most equity gain. So I'm not totally against them, but there is a time and a place, and I don't think they should take up a lot of your portfolio. You should still have a good base portfolio of land, house and land properties. High yield. Very important. If you don't want to be paying money out of your pocket on a week-to-week basis, out of your wage, to hold properties, and a lot of people are doing that, hence why they're not moving on to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties. It's because they're paying a negative out of their weekly wage to hold that property. What you want to be doing is purchasing a property that has a really good rental income. That rental income covers the mortgage payments and most of the expenses, so leaving you sort of neutrally geared, so it doesn't cost you week to week, and that's what we like doing here at Emerald Property Group. If possible, if you can, another good way to create more equity in that investment, if you can, purchase something, well, if this is obviously suited to you, purchase something that you can do carpet and paint, that needs carpet and paint, and you're buying it at a discount. So you can manufacture some equity there to extract and purchase again. Put in a kitchen if you can, or someone, or you're really good at project management. We can give you advice on what you should be spending on these items or on this renovation, and ensuring that you don't overcapitalize. We help you sort of every step of the way with that. X factor, very, very important. I love the X factor. So if you can purchase a subdivider, granny flat, development site, you pick up a development site and flip it. You don't have to necessarily develop it. You could just land bank it, in development sites that have been land banked over time, they enjoy an awesome amount of capital growth when prices are on the up, and it's because they have so much, they have so many properties within that property, So I'm going to give you an example of a client's one just after this, but they provide awesome capital growth, but you don't want to just be chasing that. You want to make sure that your portfolio is still balanced and that you have really, really good yield. Okay, so this is an example of a client's portfolio that we built from 60K. So he had 60K initially, and we've taken that 60K and built a total $1.2 million portfolio. There's many ways we could have done or built this individual's portfolio, but he wanted some real kick-ass properties in there, as opposed to having 10 two-bedroom townhouses. He's gone for some really kick-ass stuff, and I'm gonna go through that with you now. So we've picked up a house on a 600 square meter block. That's a two-bedroom house, and that two-bedroom house just needed a stub wall put up to make it a three-bedder. Now the floor plan, there was enough room there in the floor plan. The house was a three-bedder initially, and we just simply turned it back from a three-bedroom from a two-bedroom to a three-bedder, and what happened was we had an instant equity gain there. So there was a bit of carpet to be done, a bit of paint, stud wall, and so on. And as a three-bedder, that was valued at $300,000, which is a really good uplift of $86,000 within only 3 months from purchasing it. So he was very, very happy with that, as was I, as a buyer's agent. That's what I like to do for my clients. That's a real, real good case. It was awesome. So then we took that, purchased another property, which is, this was a 6-bedroom house on a 1,000 square meter block. So the block had the house well positioned, so you could subdivide it, gently sloping to the road, no easements, so he could subdivide that, retain the front house, and build 3 or 4 bedder, or maybe a dual key or something like that on the back block. But it needed a reno, so with the $20,000 renovation, once that was completed, so the $20,000 reno, once it was completed, it was valued at $340,000. And he extracted that $114,000 in equity, into which he put 20% deposit into this kick-ass property, and there's no other way to say it but kick-ass. It is a 2,500 square meter block that is zoned for 13 townhouses. So it's a 3-bedroom house right near the shops. There's been a case study done on it. If you've seen other previous videos on our YouTube page or our Facebook channel, he picked this up for $570,000. Comparables were at $610,000 or $630,000. So he's got an instant equity gain on that as well. But yeah, he's got essentially 3 properties that he's built from $60,000. He's built a $1.2 million portfolio, and he can turn that into 2 properties, and he can turn this in future into 13 townhouses. So a really, really great outcome. Many ways to build a portfolio. This gentleman wanted it done this way, where he had some really good X-Factor property, and we definitely delivered. But if you're interested in something like this, or you wanted to know more about this, I'm happy to have a chat with you all. Please get in touch, info@mlpg.com.au, and look forward to chatting to you soon. Take care.